when I got my first stipend. I got like 1,500 euros or 1,600 euros a year. So I'm a master's student currently on a German government scholarship here in Brazil. I studied firstly at Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Right after NYSC, I got a recommendation for a job with Urban Planning Smart Solution, and I worked with them for 2 years. I won't mention the price, but the pay was really low, although I gained experience. So for me, it was more like, okay, even if the pay is low, there's really something to help me support my career. I was on that really tight budget, but I survived at least. I started applying to a lot of scholarships, and eventually I was able to get the German government scholarship. I applied to over 20 scholarships, sent emails to over 50 professors. It was a lot of hard work, and eventually the scholarship just came in. When I first arrived here, it was a mix of feelings. I loved it because it was the first time I'm outside of Nigeria, and everything was different. It was hard because of the language. They speak Deutsch. Although I was able to learn Deutsch for 2 months. As part of my scholarship, I didn't have to work, so I was getting enough to take care of me monthly, right? And that made it easier for me to enjoy Germany, to travel across Europe a little bit, even as a student. It felt so good, especially when I got my first stipend. I got like 1,500 euros or 1,600 euros a year. That was my first stipend. And when I received it in cash, and when I got the money, it was like, oh my God. Coming to Brazil was more of the historic attachment of Brazilians with Africans, particularly Brazilians with the Yoruba culture. I'm studying in Sao Paulo, which is the biggest city here in Brazil in terms of population, particularly. And Sao Paulo has a lot of similarities with Lagos. Looking at security, for example, Germany is way secure than Brazil. There are days I come back home 3 a.m. in the middle of the night in Germany, and I'm walking home. Maybe I'm walking about 1 kilometer in the middle of the night, and I don't look back. I don't care. But here in Brazil, you have to be careful, especially what areas you're walking and all of that. The cost of living here in Brazil is cheaper than in Germany, right? But when it comes to job opportunities, you are likely to get a chance quicker as an English person in Germany than here in Brazil. Because here in Brazil, most of the things they do are everything is in Portuguese. The German scholarship has impacted my career so much because with the scholarship, I've really been able to connect with a broader network of people. And studying in these universities kind of opened my face to new knowledge, new technologies in the industry, new approaches to doing things in the urban planning space. And also the scholarship has created a really high level of knowledge for me. And particularly the opportunities it gives you is endless, because ordinarily while studying, I've been able to travel to different places, different countries, all with my scholarship money. And I've been able to experience cultures, experience how people behave in different places. The internationalization of the scholarship itself is a big deal, because not too many people get the chance to study in 2 different countries at the same time. My plans after I complete my study here in Brazil is to come to Nigeria for about a year, because I have some projects I am collaborating on, which requires my presence back home. So I want to come home to get those done. And then afterwards, think about my PhD. I'm very much interested in flooding and building resilience communities, nature-based solutions as strategies to manage flooding, particularly in our country. That is what I hope to do for the rest of my career. The advices I would give is, wherever you find yourself, enjoy life with the people. I think everybody should also have mentors who can guide them, particularly in their field, in their career. I used to say that you always need some form of support from people, and you need to find the right people that can help you. Don't be timid. Ask questions.
And that's a wrap. From the classroom of Nigeria to the bustling streets of Germany and the colorful culture of Brazil, our guest has truly seen it all. If you think your dreams are too big, think again. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories. And remember, the world is full of endless possibilities, just like our guest has shown us. See you next time, and keep dreaming big. Bye.